This is Glass and Fire, the glass artist story. I'm Bert Murphy, the glass blower. I'm here to try not to burn my eyebrows off. I never do. Never do. Try not to burn myself. Never do. Yeah, playing with fire is a lot of fun. I've been doing it for years. You can see more about my story in the last video, the previous one. I'll post it here. In that story, I explain that we live in Mexico and I sell on Amazon to United States. I explain some things about how I do that. Um, Maybe not in grand detail. I'm hoping that more videos I can share that information. If you're curious about what is it like to live in Mexico as an artist, can I do it? Can I sell in the United States and live here? Can I work with Amazon as a glass artist? Can I do all those things? Yeah, and I'm here to say, well, yeah, you can. Yeah, it's great. So come on, come join me. I'm going to be working and talking at the same time. Don't mind me. I'm going to be making a starfish pendant using we call uh, this is called Stormy Weather. It turns into an awesome purple color, and then I'm going to dot it with some black. It's going to look great. Great little pendant. But as I continue on, I want to talk to you more about Amazon, selling on Amazon. Why? What happened? How did I start on there? It actually was by accident. I stumbled across it. I was using another platform, other e-commerce platform. I was selling on Bonanza, and I switched from Bonanza to Ecwid. Then did social media and send on social media. And social media is a great platform to really enhance your work. And if you can find the right group in Facebook, you can sell maybe one or two pieces. Well, that's what I did. Maybe you're different. Maybe it's worked out better for you. For me, it was just a little different. I need more. I was an English teacher for quite a while here in Mexico, but I've always done this since I was a kid. But starting off at Amazon, I registered with them, and that's a big deal. That's kind of hard to do. You got to make sure that you have a make sure you have a you're banking in the United States, which is not easy for most of the fans here on YouTube. Well, it is easy, I should say. It is easy. And if you need help with that, there's banks that you can use that they don't pull ID like your Social Security if you don't have it. But I do, and I'm using Capital One, so it works out great with Amazon. However, they do require quite a bit. They want to make sure that you're a legit business, and you do have to get insurance for it. And I can post the link for insurance at the bottom here so that you can see what kind of insurance do you really need for this. A business insurance that's the liability of $1 million is important. Also, you don't need to be brand named, brand registered as handmade. When you register under handmade by Amazon, you don't need to right away. You're allowed to build your business and then later on register a brand. Highly recommend that. Really, really good for you because there are a lot of people out there that are going to try to copy your stuff. I have a current problem right now with someone out in Indonesia and other countries. I don't want to mention names of anyone or any country, but they're taking my pictures off of Amazon and they're making what looks like my work, but they're making it with epoxy. So it's not the real deal, and they're selling it for super, super cheap. So if you brand register, you can avoid those headaches like I run into. But brand register takes some time. Give yourself 6 months to a year first with the business running on Amazon. When you run on Amazon, just be aware that money, when you make a sell on Amazon, you won't see that money for 2 to 3 weeks. And the reason for that is because Amazon wants to make sure that the customer is satisfied and that there's no return on it. So they will hold that for some time. And you can see exactly where they do that and how they do that. And I could refer you to where they do that. And maybe even later, if I'm not working so hard on glass, I can even show exactly where it is if my fans on YouTube really need me to show them, that is no problem. I would be happy to show you. I'm talking mostly, I'm not showing you on screen where to look for things. I know that's important, and I recommend you look at other YouTubers that are professionals in Amazon. I'm more of a professional at glass blowing. I just know that Amazon works for me, and I'm trying to encourage you to really consider it. It does take time to build, and it's a juggernaut. It's really is. And once you get the snowball effect working, it can really work. So be patient with it and work with it. I was pleasantly surprised while I was patiently working with that. I had other glass in the fire. That was a pun intended. Just so that I can keep things going and keep the bills paid and things like that. But later on, I started getting sales that I just blew my mind, and the quantity of sales was absolutely astonishing. It really was. So back to the Amazon and payment. You really you just need to be aware that you won't see your money for at least 2 to 3 weeks. Also, when you first start out, you really want good reviews. You have to please the customers as much as you can. Find an item that you think will look really good and is consistent. It's constantly consistent in quality. That people will just love it, and it'll keep coming back for more. And by doing that, you're building a reputation for yourself. And what happens is that on Amazon and Amazon Prime and others, it's coming out nice so far. They really like to get reviews, and they like to encourage reviews. Now, what I do is I create a little card, and I should be prepared and show you that card. But I make a little card with a beautiful picture on the front, and on the back I say thank you for shopping with me, or thank you for choosing this artwork for my artistic family. And by thanking them, that's going to give them a reason to give you a good review. However, I do not say, please give me a review. I don't say that. Because if I do that, I would be violating an Amazon policy. So don't do that. Just say thank you so much for supporting me and my glass work. And if you need anything, just contact me. That encourages them to give you a good review. So I encourage you to do that. My boxes are small. They're really easy to ship. And I use a thermal laser printer. I use a Dymo. I don't recommend using a Dymo. I've had nothing but problems with my Dymo since the get-go, but I always MacGyver it and get it to work. And being in Mexico, I MacGyver a lot. My kiln, for example. Oh my goodness, you should see that Mickey Mouse project there. Anyways, yeah, just make sure that you're shipping good. Shipping labels are good. And I'll do it in another video if it's asked. If you guys want to see this, you want to see my process without seeing the glass work, because I know you may be a glass artist yourself, or you're trying to learn and you're following along with what I'm doing and not with what I'm saying, and you want me to change up to this, that's totally fine. But if you need me to show you how I package my Amazon, I would be happy to show that. I'd like to get more feedback from my YouTube friends and other social media friends out there. So please let me know what you think and how you like it, what kind of content you'd like to see besides just glass blowing, because this is what I do. I eat this for breakfast. I mean, not literally, but it's too hot to do that. But this is what I do. I love doing this. I've been doing this since a little kid, a little wee toddler, for my dad. Okay, I shouldn't do an Irish accent, should I? I'm a Murphy, though. That was bad. All right, here's that starfish. Not too shabby. Haha. Nice, huh? Uh, there we go. So see how beautiful purple, almost like it's like a sunset color in there. Kind of, and it's all by one rod. Isn't that amazing? And it's all depends on the heat. How much heat I give it gives it more of a purple effect. Less heat, more of that orange kind of sunset yellow effect. Stinking cool. I love it. Love doing what I do. Okay, we're going to, yeah, yeah. So, anyways, I think I'm going to call it, and I'll see you next time. You take care. Bye.